Move closer, like to the board. Them.
I need to change the slide.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about energy in 2100. Okay, so basically what we're gonna have is what will happen to our energy in like 2100. How will the loss affect people and like countries and stuff? How will we need to adapt to it? Like what will we need to do to like get used to it? Will we have enough energy to like run stuff, and what can we do to prevent the loss of energy? Okay, so what will happen to energy in 2100? So basically, right now, energy is excessively it's being used a lot. So in Arkansas, the energy use is 22% coal, 21% natural gas, 34% oil, and 14% nuclear, and only 8% is alternative energy. So at this rate, if we keep using this much energy, like we won't have enough, we won't have energy for later, and we'll run out.
So, is the energy a sustainable resource? So there are two types of energy. There is renewable and non-renewable. So the renewable energy is like it's solar power, wind power, hydroelectricity, and the non-renewable is like the fossil fuels, which is sort of a big problem because it releases CO2 into the air, and that can risk our chance in cancer and lung cancer. And also like the non-renewables will surely maybe last another 40 to 100 years until they're fully scarce in this world.
So how will we get energy? Eventually fossil fuels will run out, and then people will have to develop their own energy. It's mostly that the renewable resources will take over. There is a small development of transition from fossil fuels to renewable energy, but it's estimated in 2050 that renewable energy will be mostly used. And renewable energy is good because it's affordable, sustainable, and environmentally friendly. Where will energy come from? So in 20 years, we still have fossil fuels, but renewable energy will be used more. Solar energy will be the main energy resource. Most of our energy will come from sun, sea, and wind. The electrical cars will be used more since they provide energy and they're used as transportation. The batteries will be used to store energy, and we start to see more renewable energy, more power created by people. What will replace energy? So solar energy will be the main replacement. The transition from fossil fuels to renewable resources is possible, and it's better for the economy and for the environment. Also because solar energy could be stored and is available as long as we have the sun. Also wind energy will be another replacement. But wind energy has a lot of negative features, like it's really distractive. And Australia is aiming in 2050 to transition to renewable resources.
So will alternative sources be enough to power big machinery? So if we run out of fossil fuels, we'll have to run on alternative, but alternative energy may not be enough to power big machinery like planes and stuff. It may be okay for small things like maybe cell phones or something, but it won't work very well on big machinery. So the world energy production right now, alternative is 15 million and non-alternative is 96, and the difference is 81. So there's a big difference between the use of fossil fuels and alternative improve on it and get it to work as efficiently as fossil fuels. But scientists are trying to work on things that we may be able to use, like for example the tulip-shaped power plant, and it's a tulip-shaped thing, solar energy, and it has around 50 mirrors on it, and it follows the sun rays, so it can get the most use of the sun and can get the most energy, so it can get so we can use that much energy. So at the moment, if we were to run out right now, we would not have enough. We would not be able to power stuff because our alternative sources they don't power enough energy for our things, and we need to start improving on alternative sources if we want stuff like planes and stuff to work. How will the loss of electricity affect the generation that has already known of it? So there will be drastic changes in the society and the way people live and stuff. Transportation and electronics won't be the same because we may not have enough energy to power these things. It'll be very hard to adapt because we're so used to using so much energy, and to just have it be finished, it will be very hard to just stop using it. It could affect things like education as well because we're really used to using technology to teach and learn and stuff, so it will be hard to we'll need to find new ways to learn, and it could be costly to find alternatives, and it could really be different. But it depends on the people, how much you use it.
Okay, my next question is, will only rich countries afford energy? So basically, yes, the rich countries will only be able to afford energy because as the fossil fuels become less scarce, the cost will rise. So as rich poor countries or countries that can't really afford it will start using solar power because the fossil fuels will be higher at cost, but the solar energy will still maybe decrease in money. So it will slowly replace fossil fuels, and it will also, it's very environment friendly, so it will also have some positive effects, and also the country will be able to save some money. Okay, and what will be the meanings of energy? So as energy becomes scarce, fossil fuels and all that, the world will be polluted, and as I said, the risk of diseases will increase, and also the air will be filled with more than 3.5 tons of CO2 that will affect our society and government, and also our health. Okay, so conclusion, basically in the year 2100 it will be very different from now, and in order to preserve our energy and our fossil fuels, we will have to start to preserve them. We will start to conserve them in order to use them, and also if we keep using it right now for useless stuff, in the end maybe it will be replaced, and it will be scarce, and we will replace it with other energy such as the renewable ones. So